Hi guys, my name is Chris, and today will be the start of a new series. This series will be a guide on how to help you with any IT support issues that you may be having, whether it be at home or at work, ranging from technical faults, support queries, or installations. I would just like to give yourselves a bit of background. I've worked in IT support for 11 years. I started off as an IT support apprentice, mainly dealing with standard first line issues. However, now 11 years later, I've progressed to being a network and systems administrator. I've thought of starting this series for a while, in which I can put support videos out there to assist everyone, and then ask you all in the comment section on each video to drop any suggestions down or any issues you may be having for future videos, whether that be help with VPN setups, Active Directory, blue screens, server issues, you name it. If you've got anything at all, just let me know, and I'll try and assist in any way I can. Anyway, I felt like I've rambled on enough now. If you would like more background info, I'm very happy to go further into my own experiences. However, for now, let's get on with this first fix. So I thought what I would choose is every IT support engineer's worst nightmare: printers. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to find a printer on your network and then add it via its IP address. So first things first, let's go to what I use as my favourite tool to discover devices on the network, and that is Advanced IP Scanner. So if we just search for it on your browser, it's the very top link. Nice and easy download option, free download. It should automatically start. Once it's done, launch the installation media. It will then give us two choices. Install is if you want the program to be there and installed on your PC for future use, and run is just a one-time only option. So I'm going to choose install here. I'm going to accept the terms and conditions and wait for the installation to fully complete. I'm then going to launch the IP scanner, and as you can see, it's pre-populated my IP address in there of my network. If it doesn't, press this IP button and it will sync to your device's local network. If we then press scan and give it a few moments, we will then see a list to be generated of devices on the network. Now, as you can see, we've got a few columns: status, name, IP, manufacturer, and MAC address. Status, if it's in blue, means it's online. Name is the host name of your device. IP is obviously its network address. Manufacturer is who manufactures the device, and MAC address is the device's specific address. So I'm going to sort by manufacturer because I know what I'm looking for here is an Epson printer. So if I then expand that and then launch the option, I can see that the device is online and on 10.1.11.165. And I can see it's an Epson XP 243, 245 or 247 series. So I'm just going to search for Epson 245 series printer driver. Go on the Epson official support page. When I'm there, it's auto-detected my OS as Windows 11. I'm then going to choose to download the driver only for this device. I'm then going to run the installation of the driver. And as you can see, it's detecting it already and asking us if I want to set that printer as default. I don't want to do that. I want to add this printer manually via its IP. So what I'm going to choose to do is go into control panel and then view devices and printers. Choose the option for add a device. Now, as you can see, it's auto-generated my device here. I don't want to choose that again. I want to add this device manually. So I'm going to press add manually. I'm then going to choose add printer using an IP or host name. I'm then going to change the drop down to TCP IP address, and then I'm going to put in the IP address of the printer that we found a few moments ago. If we then hit next, as we can see, Microsoft will give us a recommendation of drivers we have already installed. If you can't see it, you can choose Windows Update. That will allow Microsoft to search for any drivers, or choose Have Disk to locate the driver which we have recently downloaded. So if we press Have Disk, browse, and go to downloads, we will then be able to see any drivers that we've downloaded within there. However, because mine's already showing, I'm going to just select the driver in the list, press next, and then use the current driver that's installed. I'm going to name my printer. I'm going to just name mine Epson printer. And then I'm going to press next again, and that will then install the printer on my device. Now, this is an option you can, I would always say do not share if you're on a home device. This is more for if you're on an office-based network with a server. So I'm going to choose my option as do not share here. As I say, if you are on a server network, you can choose to share the printer, and then other devices can find it. And as a last step, I'm going to set it as default and print a test page. And then going to check to make sure that that test page comes out of my printer. And when it does, that's you all done. That's a simple way of adding a printer via its IP address. As discussed earlier, if you have any issues with any technical queries at all, drop them down below and let's get them sorted. I'm going to aim to get these videos uploaded ASAP and as often as possible. The next one I have planned is actually configuring and setting up a VPN connection. But until next time, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for being here. And until next time, take care of yourselves.